It's mid-afternoon on the first full day of the Canadian Chefs Congress 2010 at Providence Farm in the beautiful Cowichan Valley of British Columbia. And I'm here with Christina Burridge, and Christina is the Executive Director of the BC Seafood Alliance. And you're about to do a panel on sustainability. What are you going to be talking about?
I'm really talking about the Marine Stewardship Council and how that program works in relation to BC seafood, especially Pacific halibut.
And what are you going to tell them?
I'm going to explain what the Marine Stewardship Council is because I think many Canadians are not very familiar with that. It's a big global non-governmental organization that certifies seafood as sustainable. It's a very rigorous process that takes at least 18 months with a team of scientists, and it's probably the gold standard for seafood certification programs in the world.
And how long has it been around?
It's been around since 1997. It took them a couple of years working with 200 different scientists to put the program together, and they started certifying fisheries in 2000. And in BC, our first one was certified in 2009, and that was Pacific halibut.
Now, you've been around the seafood business for a few more years than that, I dare say.
I have. I think I'm a veteran. More than 20.
More than 20.
So believe me, I could not have imagined back in 1988 when I joined the seafood business that we would be sitting here with a bunch of chefs talking about sustainability, because it was something that just didn't matter back in 1988.
No, it was more let's use whatever is out there, and it doesn't matter how it's caught and when we get it and whatever.
Exactly. And halibut is a really good example of that because, say, in 1980, the halibut fleet caught 5 million pounds of halibut in almost 3 months. In 1990, they caught more than 8 million pounds of halibut in 6 days. And you can imagine what that fish was like. Some of it was sold fresh, but most of it was frozen, and some of it took 10 days to get to the freezer.
So being able to look at it from a more sustainable harvest standpoint makes it a much better product in the end, and make sure that it's going to be around for a lot longer.
So in 1991, we went to an individual vessel quota system, which meant that instead of 6 days of harvest, we went to 9 months of harvest. And then in the 2000s, we decided that we had to do something about bycatch. And so we made every fisherman accountable for every fish that they catch, whether they intend to catch it or not.
And this has been, like you said, a great success story for the Pacific halibut especially.
It's been a great success story, and we had to go and get our MSC certification because the state of Alaska got it in 2006, and we have to be able to compete with them. And it's absolutely essential to better prices for the fishermen, so the ability for people in communities to make a living, and way better for the fish as well.
It's a hard go when it comes to the economic factors, because we've grown to believe that we should have cheap food all the time, and yet costs for fishermen go up, and sometimes they're chasing something that's very hard to chase.
I think that's why we feel in BC that we've really got to do more with less. We don't see our harvests increasing in volume, so we've got to be able to turn in a better product that chefs and consumers are prepared to pay serious dollars for, because it's a good product worth the money.
Now, you travel all over the world promoting BC seafood. Have you seen the attitude towards our product change over the years?
When I was in London in December, I saw the last of BC's Pacific halibut, and it was selling for $100 a kilo in London.
Wow. But is there the trickle-down effect to the fisherman who's risking his or her life to go out there and get it?
Definitely. I mean, prices obviously go up and down, but halibut has, the price has increased significantly to the fishermen, so it's a good way to make a living.
Okay, what's your favorite way to eat halibut?
I just like to grill it and then put some salsa on the top of it.
Excellent.
Right now I'm using tomatillos from the garden.
Very good. Thank you.